I got 10. Nine of them, but then. Ready? Driven by the covers, misfield there by the man at extra cover. Almost a run out, but ball was not on target. It's the Masters batting. Okay. First ball off the mark was Busman, Bassi. Morton is gonna face up. Number 10 goes away for the youngsters in the ball to Morton. And ball did not get up as he would have liked. Was looking to cut it, change his mind to dab it, but it was too close. It came off of his body, and there is no run. So we're into over number 1, the trial match here, preparing the Masters team for the 35 and over competition to be held in St. Martin this upcoming weekend. Thank you very much, sir. Away goes number 10 into ball to Morton. Morton again looking to dab it. The ball is keeping a little low. You're going to have to be careful with that. He gets an applause from his teammates. We've got 9 players on the field. Oh, yes. Thanks a lot. Away goes number 10 to ball to Morton. Half-hearted appeal. Comes off the pad, the ball moving towards the leg side. Because shades in front of him. Number 10 runs away. The ball to Morton. Up in the black hole. Morton trying to play it through the offside. Does not go full-blooded. It drops in front of the extra cover. And he feels there's no run. So it's 1 without loss in over number 1. Morton has had 3 deliveries. Bassi has had 1. So Nisbet, I think this bowler name is. Nisbet goes away into ball to Morton. Up again, Morton looking to square drive it. But it's just a little too close, cramping his shot. It's the end of the over. So it's 1 without loss at the end of over number 1. How many overs are you playing? Hello? Okay, thank you. So it's a 15 over encounter. Got a late start. Gonna be the tall left-hander. Remember this one here? Trying to set the youngster in his position. Yeah. He can't see the one from down there. Pemberton is gonna be the bowler. He's got a mid-off, extra cover. Plays it by Bassi, looking to get a run there. Direct hit and get an overthrow. Nice throw, young man. Breaks the stumps, and they eventually went for the overthrow. So it's on to 2 now. 2 without loss for the youngsters. You've got a square cover, backward point, square cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, straight mid-wicket, man on the backward square, and a young man on the 45. So it's a 5-4 field. Here comes Pemberton into bowl to Morton. Morton is deceived, looking to advance. Flighted delivery was caught on the front pad down the strip. Too far away. So it's 2 without loss in over number 2. Pemberton left arm between the umpire and the stump. Flighted delivery brings Morton forward, lays it down in front of him. Ball has been awarded with a good applause from his fielders, his teammates. Pemberton wearing number 6. Coming from the seawater end onto the back foot. Morton flashing and missing. Goes through to the wicketkeeper Didier. And there is no run. It's 2 without loss wearing over number 2. It's a 15 over encounter. Morton onto the back foot now. This time pulls it. Oh, the young man tries to stop it, but they came off of his hand and he's trying to get it in. And the outfield is very heavy. They've been able to get 2 runs. Good youngster. So it's 4 without loss in over number 2. In comes Pemberton, left arm, flighted delivery. Morton gets it on the full, tricks it into the offside, and it's fielded by young Daniel. It's the end of the over. 4 without loss. Morton on 2, Bassi on 2. And take off the little boy. It looks like young Prentice. Young Prentice has arrived. And then there's another player. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10 players. Both guys exchanging shots. They must be too big for one and too small for one. Goes over into the onside. Straight mid-wicket comes into play. And the new man goes forward of square. So mid-on, straight mid-wicket, forward of square, long, that's man on the long leg boundary. Fine leg, third man that way. He's wide, square cover, extra cover, short cover, and they have a wideish mid off. Here he goes. Onto the back foot, flashing and missing, beats the wicket keeper. Outfield is heavy, and they have gotten two. Seems as if it came off of the bat, so that's 6. Kept quite low. That end of the wicket is, end of the strip is keeping low. So let's see what Nisbet will do this time. Nisbet goes into ball to Bassi. Like a delivery, Bassi hits it into the air and it comes over the fielder. And they've gone for 2. Will they take a third? Gamesmanship as per usual from Morton. The score goes on now to 8. Bassi's on 6. And over number 3. 15 over encounter here between the youngsters and the Masters, preparing the Masters, the 35 and over competition coming up in St. Martin over the weekend. Onto the pleasant shot, finds backward point, and that square cover, and another run goes on to 7. That's 9, sorry. Bassi has 7 now, Curtis Morton has 2. So that's 9. And over number 3. They want to put on a proper score. They're going to have to up the tempo pretty soon. What will Nisbet deliver? He's going the runs in. Delivers now the ball to Morton, flashing and missing. Goes through to the keeper, Didier. There's no run. A third man, backward point, square cover, extra cover, wideish mid off. You have mid on, straight mid wicket, forward of square, and a man down on the long leg boundary. Goes Nisbet, number 10, goes away to ball to Morton. Morton allowing this one to go through. That end of the strip is keeping pretty low. Morton judged that one properly, went through to the keeper. So it's 9. Nisbet needs to focus on getting ball closer. May bring an LBW effect or a clean ball effect. It goes Nisbet into ball. It's up and moving away. Morton trying to dab it. It's the end of over number 3. Score remains on 9 without loss. Here at the VOJN playing field. Delay because of rain, number 1, and 2. The roller was having some technical difficulty. Number 3, some of the players came late. So those are the 3 actual facts that kept the game from starting earlier. Still going to be Pemberton. The ball, his second over. It's going to be the 4th over of the innings. He's got a long on, wideish mid wicket. Man on the 45, a man down at deep square. You've got a third man, short, backward point, cover, extra cover, and a man out on the long off boundary. Full ball, played back down, brings the man out the long off boundary into play, and the score goes on to 10. 10 without loss. Masters. Pemberton looking to flight the ball, got that one a little bit too foolish, but Morton goes, hits this one into the air, and he's going to be out. Gonna be out. The strip is not coming on, did not get to the pitch. That was a good delivery from Pemberton, and he picks up the first wicket. Masters are 10 for 1 in over number 4. Guys are gathering together to encourage each other. Former Nevis player and Denison Brown youth player, senior player, comes to take up the challenge to see if he can get some much needed runs for his team. So it's 10 for 1 in over number 4. Here is Denison Brown. Let's see if he still has some of that mastery he used to have. In comes Pemberton into ball. The Brown longs forward, playing it down in front of him. And there is no run. 10 for 1. Masters has an array of strokes, but can hit the ball pretty powerful at times. Long forward again. Pemberton bowling it on a good length, drawing Brown forward. There's no run. Over number 4, it's 10 for 1. It's a 15 over encounter. We are at the VOJ end. Shot delivery onto the back foot. Beautifully pulled into the onside. Brings the man from deep mid wicket around and get just a single. 11 it is. So it's 11 for 1 in over number 4. Brown is off the mark. In comes Pemberton into ball to Bassi. By the delivery, Bassi hitting it but not getting it where he wants it. Got it over the infield. Brings the man from long on. And score goes on to 12. It's the end of over number 4. 12 for 1 at this point in time. Let's see if it's going to be a change in bowling. Okay. Letson got it correct this time. Wearing number 9 runs away into bowl to Bassi. Right up, full up. Nice delivery on target. Bassi getting behind it. And cover area of the bowling of Pemberton. In comes Lecton. Short delivery. He gets under it there. Bassi runs away. It's very, very, very heavy on the outfield. They have gotten 2. They're looking for a second, a third. It's gotten 2. So 14 it is for 1. 14 for 1. Lecton goes away. The ball to Bassi. Delivers now. Short, that's it, pulls it beautifully into the onside. That part of the field is a little bit lighter, and so it goes into the boundary for 4. Score goes on now to 18. Mid-on, straight mid-wicket, deep square. The man down on the long leg boundary. You've got short third man, backward point, square, cover, extra cover, mid off. Onto the back foot, plays it easily back up the strip, and bowler fields his own bowling. Seems to be has a funny, curious walk, but he runs away. Into bowl to Bassi. Short delivery, slapping and missing, and they're looking to get a bye. But the wicketkeeper was around quickly, and so they're restricted. The score is 18 for 1 in over number 5, according to my reckoning. Not a bad ball. John Lecton, number 9, goes away into bowl to Bassi. Delivers now. And down the leg side, wide signal. The score goes on to 15. The first preparation match for them for the over 35 competition to be held the upcoming weekend in St. Martin. Delivers Lecton onto the back foot goes Bassi, driving, and this could be trouble. Off line was the throw, but Brown was home safely. It's the end of over number 5. 16 for 1. Making an adjustment in the field. It's a new bowler. I think it's Prentice. So on the offside, he's got a short third man. Square cover, extra cover. Backward point. Oh, they're making an adjustment again. Bringing young Daniel over into straight mid-wicket area or forward of square. Forward of square. So we've got deep backward point. Square cover, extra cover, wideish mid-off. We've got a man 3/4 of the way on the boundary. On mid-on area. Almost long on. In comes Prentice. Ball looking to dab it is Bassi. And there is no run. Goes into the keeper's gloves. A wideish straight mid-wicket. Man now moved to backward square and a man deep on the square leg boundary. In comes Daniel. Flight a delivery. And brings it over. Bounce over the bowler's head. Brings the man from that long on area into contention. Single had. And I think the score is about 17. 17 for 1. And over number 6. Brown prepares to receive from Prentice. Shot delivery and he's bowled him. Oh, LBW. Missed it completely. Connected into the pad. I said the strip was keeping a little low. Brown missed it completely and was struck on the pad, trying to hit him over into the mid-wicket area. Missed it completely. The ball, some good bowling to contain them, but we will see. In comes Prentice into bowl to Anand. On the back foot, pulls it into the onside, over the infield. It's gonna go now into the boundary. For 4, 21 it is for 2. Hit powerfully by Anand. He's a well-built man. Some broad shoulders. Over number 6. He's checking to see if the fielder has adjusted. He's looking to see if the fielder is in place. The fielder goes back and to his right on the long leg boundary. That's very wide indeed. So they bring up the man from deep square. Brings Daniel around. Flashing and missing the ball. It's not coming off. The strip is a little bit muggy, as you would say, not coming through. Ball slows up from the time it pitches, and the bowler's bowling slow. So it's even slower before it gets to the batsman. Prentice it is. Picked up the wicket of Brown. And he comes to bowl to Anand. No, an appeal is made and is given. He is given. Lovely delivery. Ball came back in. It's coming through. From the time he hits the pitch, it's coming through much slower. Any comments? So it's mid-on, straight mid-wicket, deep square. Man on the backward of square, short. Look like he's going to go long leg shot, more on the 45, as they call it now. Third man, backward point, square cover, extra cover, onto the basket. Oh my goodness. Ball keeping low. I almost thought he was bowled when it connected into the pad. Luckily, it was going down. Yeah. I realized that the lower wicket was keeping slow. I could see it slowing up even more. So that's the school end, very slow, and now the side end showing. The ball is not coming through unless you are express pace. Here goes Lecton. Into bowl to Bassi. Shot down the leg side. Wide signal. Score goes on to perhaps 21 for 2. We're in over number 7. Here goes number 9. Lecton into bowl to Bassi. Delivers now. Foolish delivery. Passes the bowler. Is rushing through for a single. And got there on time. Good throw indeed by the player, Pemberton. Man down on the deep mid-wicket boundary. You've got a backward square and a man on the long leg boundary. How will Rakesh approach this? He's reputable to be an attacking batsman. He's left-handed, receives from Lecton. Comes forward, plays it beautifully into the offside, but only could find the man there at backward point. And there is no run. 22 for 2. 2 or 3. Young Lecton goes away into bowl to Rakesh, the left-handed batsman. It's down the leg side, wide, collected by the wicket keeper. So 22 it is for 3. When Danny Morris would say, Harrison, reload. Goes away, number 9, Lecton onto the back foot, punches it hard past the bowler, brings Pemberton into contention, and there is no run. Over not 1. I go Lester Lecton away from us into bowl to the left-handed Rakesh just flashing and missing. The bowler beats the keeper, and seemed to have taken an edge. So he's off the mark, goes down to 23. Adjustment for the left and right hand combination has been made. Away goes Lecton. Into bowl to the right-handed Bassi. Onto the back foot, turns it off the body into the onside. Well run single there. Rakesh is reputable for running well between the wickets. It's the end of over number 7. Scores on 24 for 3. Prentice comes in the bowl to Bassi. Flight to delivery, jumps down the wicket, drives past the bowler, brings long off into contention. Score to 25 for 3. Left-hand combination, right-hand combination, adjustments in the field. Deep mid-wicket post end for the left-hander. The offside field comes in. In comes Prentice, shot delivery, hits it hard and high. He goes and is taken down on that deep mid-wicket boundary. It's 25 for 4. He's here getting involved with the Masters. Maybe just going for the trip. He's a radio personality and teacher. He settles in. Prentice from the seaside end comes into bowl to him, flatter delivery onto the back foot. The ball basically beat him, comes off the inner portion of the bat, goes into the onside. He hustles through for a single, and the score goes on to 26 for 4. We have lost Morton, we have lost Brown, we have lost Anand, we have lost Rakesh. 26 for 4. Bassi, who started with Morton, is still there. He may be somewhere around 10, 11. Went his flattest delivery. And oh, looking to go over the top. Missed it completely. Luckily for him, it connected to his pads. Looking to go straight back over the bowler's head. Prentice bowling some nice off spin. He's bowling from the seaside end. Comes in now to bowl to Bassi. Flatter delivery onto the back foot. Bassi stands up straight. Plays it out to short extra cover. And there is no run. Here comes Prentice into bowl to Bassi. Flatter delivery onto the back foot. Tucks it into the onside. Fine straight mid wicket this time short. That's the end of over number 8. And it's about 26, I think, for 4. Remember him running at primary school? He's getting taller. This one struck Webb on the pad down the leg side. And there is no run. 26 for 4. Ward is bowling over number 9. Very tall man. He's the tallest on the field. Wearing number 13 on his back. And Ward goes away for the youngsters into bowl to Webb. And Webb gets behind it, solid lay. And there's trouble. Oh, Ward missed it. Webb was running on the stroke, but it looked like he was coming in slow motion. Had Ward picked it up, he would have been in the bales of trouble. It was like he was running fast but taking his time. Here goes Ward now into bowl to Bassi. 27 for 4. Also on the back foot, looking to play it into the onside, and he's been given. Was he? I thought the umpire had put his hand up. They're questioning. There was no bat involved. It connected to both pads, from one pad to the next. Oh. Did the keeper appealing to the square legs? I go for the third umpire. It was a good ball from Ward. How had Bassi in all kinds of knots and tangles trying to get it away. Ricocheted from one pad to the next. In goes Ward. And pulls it into the onside this time. And it goes into the boundary. 4 runs. So score goes on to 30. 30 for 4. Good shot by Bassi. Looks to be in good nick. In over number 9, it's 30. It is for 4. Away goes Ward into bowl. It's onto the back foot, tucks it off the legs into the onside, brings Brown into contention. They're looking for 2, and ball getting in rather slow. They were able to get the 2 runs. Brown took his own time trying to throw that ball in. So it's 32. It is for 4. Ward goes away into bowl to Bassi. Delivers now. Up into the black hole, it goes down the leg side. Wearing away. Delivery. If it was directed on the offside, off stump would have had Bassi in trouble, but it went down the leg side and moving away further. Collected by Didier. So 30 it is for 4. Away goes Ward. Into ball to Bassi's onto the back foot, punching it into the offside. The bowler uh, shadows it, brings to the end the ninth over. 30 it is for 4. And looks like Prentice is going to get a third over. Who's going to be the new bowler? I thought Prentice was going to bowl his third over, tying with the ball and between him and Pemberton. Looks like Pemberton is going to be the one that will bowl. Oh no, we got another. Oh, Lecton is coming on for his third over from the seaside end. So this will be over number 10. Bringing the changes is Nisbet for the field. There's no one in straight mid wicket at this point in time. There's a third man, backward point, square cover, extra cover, long on and long off, laying it into the offside here as Webb, looking not bad. Settles down now, Lecton goes back to his mark, bowling from the seaside end. 30 for 4. In comes Lecton into bowl to Webb, stroking it into the offside, looking for a single. He turns up right away, running on the shot, gets it to 31. And good run indeed. You've got a Johnny come lately here. Sterling Marshall, the spire, eventually gets into the field. In comes Lecton into bowl too. Onto the back foot, Bassi gets up, stands up, looking for a run there. Direct throw, he'd have been in trouble. But the young man is feeling very well in there. I think it's Daniel. Yeah. The youngsters have been doing well in the field. In comes Lecton into bowl to Bassi. Short delivery, Bassi onto the back foot, punches it into the offside, gets into the gap, but it's not going to run away. On the way for 2, and ball going to the bowler's end rather than the keeper's end. And so score goes on to 33. 33 it is for 4. We're in over number 10. Lecton in his third over. Comes into ball to Bassi from the seaside end. Delivers now. Short delivery. Bassi pulls it wide of the man at short mid wicket. Brings the man from deep square around. But the man from short mid wicket gets there quick. And so they've got 2 more runs. 33 it is. 33 for 4. Bassi settles down now as Lecton comes away from the seaside end. He's bowling number 10. Pulling and missing down the leg side it is. Going to be a wide signal. So 34 for 4. They've been bowling pretty good. I think that's just about the 4th wide. But no extras otherwise. And looking good in terms of getting their proper line and length. That's one, it drifted down the leg side. What will he do this time? Comes into bowl to Bassi. Short delivery, that one getting up. Put his back into it. Bassi flashing a square drive, but misses. Comes through to the keeper, Didier. It's the end of over number 10. 5 more to go. Ward seemed to be featuring a stiffness in the left side. He's been holding that since he's been bowling. It's a 15 over encounter. The young youths, they're playing against the Masters, 35 and over team, and he's man to the back foot. Not getting anything into it, just being able to punch it down in front of him, coming off the bottom portion of the bat. So, turns now. Goes away from us. Into bowl to Kamani Webb. Up, and he's onto the back foot, getting it. Oh, lovely stop there by Pemberton. Oh, but they hustled through for a single. Nice stop by Pemberton. And the score goes. Away goes Ward. Tried it, delivers now. Onto the back foot, punch beautifully. Stopped there by the man at backward point. He's a left-hander, goes to the right side. Took it down magnificently, and there is no run. Lovely shot indeed. Lovely bit of fielding. All-man Ward, Alan Ward. Once a renowned sprinter, an all-round athlete as a matter of fact. He's onto the back foot this time. And there is a shout, but came off of the inner portion of the bat onto the pad. Score goes on to 36 for 4. Chris Gale style calisthenics. Away goes Ward into bowl to Webb. On the lip way. And it's going down the leg side and a peel there. They hustle through for a run off the bat onto the pad again. 37 for 4. And quiet, getting them in spots of trouble. They are unable to get the balls away. Ward bowling a very good line and length. Up this time, down the leg side it drifts. Goes Ward away from us. Into bowl to Bassi. Delivers now onto the back foot, ball coming off of the inner portion of the bat. He was looking to punch it through the outside. Came off of the inner portion, and they hustled through for a single to end over number 11. That's number 10. The bowler. The other shot, the other one name. No. He's Daniel bowling. Oh, that's James. Okay. Plays it over the outside there. That's Bassi picked up the run number 38. So Daniel, the new bowler, he's bowling over number 12, I think. Comes in. Driving off the legs there. Kamani Webb looking like he's been practicing in the nets. Gets another run. 38 it is for 4. So Dishan Daniel comes in to bowl to Bassi. Like the delivery, Bassi hitting it through the offside, past the fielder. Brown is on the outside there on the long off boundary and comes around and gets in there. Is it? Seem to have gotten home there, Webb. So score goes on to 40, I think. According to my reckoning. We're in over number 12. Ishan Daniel coming in to bowl to Bassi. Flighted that latter one and tucks it off the body into the onside. Nice stroke there. Brings Pemberton into contention. Picks up. Nice throw in. Wisely sent back there by Webb. Else Bassi would have been in trouble. So 39 for 40. 40 I think it is for 4. Plunges it and it comes off the outer edge of the bat. Brings Alan Ward around, looking to go for a second one, but the throw goes in quickly. And Webb has to change his mind this time. So let's say it's 41. In comes Daniel into bowl to Bassi. Hits it into the offside, comes off the outer portion. He's running away. James is trudging behind it, picks up now, gets a flat throw in, but they've already collected 2. Basley struggling to get home. Looks like he's getting tired. Score goes on to 42. Patrick helping with a little bit of coaching over there for the youngsters. 42 it is. They're bringing in the field. Perhaps tempting Bassi to go over the top. Bassi looks a little bit winded. He's winded. He's trying to catch his breath. Taking some time to settle down. He needs some water. So, AJ should be giving me, MJ should be giving me some comments, man. Oh, Bassi batting in his cap this time. Oh, that's going to be a dead ball and hit the stump. Bassi needs water. In comes Daniel into bowl two. Flight delivery pulls it. Oh! Almost pulled off a stunning catch there was Alan Ward. Did not get into it and hustling through Bassi again for another run. 44 it is for 4. And he is winded. They need to get him some water. I think we've got how many overs now to go? I think maybe 2 or 3. Any overs? Name? Kelly? Kyrie? Okay, Tyreek. Thank you. Left armer. Over, nice ball. Should be a count. Oh, drop once in front there of Daniel. And he gets a run. Yeah, that's Webb. Score goes on to 45 it is, I believe. Not bad. First ball. Young left hammer coming up. Tyreek is now going to bowl to Bassi, who has been refreshed, rejuvenated due to some hydration fluid coming to him. And he pulls it into the onside. And he's stopped by the boot of the young man out there. They've gotten 2 runs. Bassi is just struggling. He's struggling. Score goes on to 47 by my reckoning. We're in over number 13. Left armer goes away from us into bowl to Bassi. Shot. He pulls it, and that's 6 runs. He has been showing some good form. Here's hoping he takes that to St. Martin and delivers. Well, a wonderful shot indeed, right over the boundary for 6. So that's a maximum. 51, I have by my reckoning. Away goes Tyreek into bowl. Left arm, tapped into the offside, running on the shot this time. Bassi feels a little bit more energetic, having received some much needed fluids. Score goes on to 52, according to my reckoning. We're in over number 13. Young youths against the Masters, 35 and over. Oh, foolish delivery, pulls it. That gets under it, slaps it into the offside. Ward is after it, and looking to get 2 runs. And so 53 it is. No ball? Oh, 2 height. Okay, so 57. Gets a free hit. Will Webb capitalize? Oh, nice delivery. On the off stump going away, collected by the keeper Didier. And Score remains on 57. Tyreek goes away to bowl. Short delivery, but down the leg side, missing his line there. Loses his composure, and the score goes on to 58. Walker's youngster. Yeah, he's tired. Bassi is tired. In goes Tyreek. On to place it, and this time, nicely taken there by Prentice. Webb goes, caught in that backward point area. Nice ball from Tyreek, and it's the end of the over. So the 5th wicket is gone. Who is this batsman coming in now? For 6. Daniel trying to play a little football with the ball, can't get it kept up, trying to do some keeping up. And he comes now to bowl to Bassi. Was batted beautifully. This time, is he going to be out? Oh, dropped by James. 59 it is. He got under it, got his hands to it, and it popped in and out. So 59 for 6. 35 and over. This one, that's coming into the onside. Marshall is off the mark, comes off the outer portion of his bat, down the leg side. Man from square came around into the long leg area and collected it. So the score goes on to 60. 60 it is. Marshall gets away from a duck. Oh, short ball. Not good. Nice stop there by Alan Ward. Short delivery there from Daniel. And another single has been had. Bassi pulled it into the onside. Ward effected a beautiful stop. And so the score goes on to 61. Marshall faces up. What will Daniel do this time? Comes from the seaside end. Doesn't deliver. That ball signal by umpire Patrick Newton. In comes Daniel. Ball to Marshall. Short delivery. Hits it straight back over. And it goes into the boundary. No. The outfield down there is very heavy. Gets another run. Score goes on to 62. We're in over number 14. 62 for 6. Subject to correction. Not sure. But we'll get that score for you. Comes Daniel. Short. Pulling it. Missing. And the keeper misses it as well. Wide signal. So 62 it is for 6. Another Johnny come lately. Strolls in. Well. It's the nearest to the church parish from God. In comes Daniel. His final delivery. Oh, looking to flash through the offside, coming off of the inner portion of the bat. Picks up a single again. 63 it is for Marshall. Gets 1. And he goes on to what? 3? 63 it is for 6. We're in over number 14. Well. Last delivery onto the ball. Them chopped it on this time. A tired shot there from Bassi. Looking to play the ball through the offside. The ball came back in nicely. And he ended up chopping it onto his stumps. So 7 went well today. James bowling the final over for the youngsters. Starts and stops, turns around, gets his composure, moves away now. Gonna bowl into Marshall. I almost bowled him there. Ball keeping low. Playing and missing, Stanley Marshall. Nice line and length started off with. He's hoping that he keeps it. Away goes James. Nice flighted delivery up into the black hole. Starling Marshall comes down hard on it. Picks up a single. Brings Tyreek. Oh, that's wrong done. Put me wrong. All right, so up into the black hole. Gets it as far. Should be a run out. Oh, my goodness. Direct to the one. He would have been out. Marshall wishing he was sprinting once ago. He was a sprinter and trying his endeavor best to get a single run for his team. An extra run, there should be about 66, I think. It's the final over. In comes Daniel. Hits it into the offside. Oh, lovely shot indeed. Lovely shot by Marshall. Gets a maximum. 6. Score should be about 68 now. Went up, but a little too much. Marshall got under it and struck it. I hope he's using his own bat, Curtis, as he likes to leave his gear home, you know. Flashing and missing, comes off the outer portion, looking to get a single. It's not on. You think that's his own bat?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's back with you.
Oh, okay. But the last 2 times I saw him borrowing gear. So Marshall has his own gear today. That's his own bat. Just hit a beautiful 6. And this time, is he going to be out? Is he going to be out? Catch taken nicely by young Skeet there. That's it. Yeah. It's the end of the game. The end of the innings. 15 overs. So we need to get the updated score. So it's a 15 over encounter. Let's see how much the youngsters will have to chase. They picked up a couple of runs in the last couple of overs, and so it's the end of the first part. Second part is to come. Well, the youngsters, according to the scorers, said they'll have to make 91 as the over 35 makes their way onto the field. Mm, umpire having some fun with the crowd. Rakesh is going to be opening the bowling. He's a left arm seamer. Didier and who are the other batter here, so? Didier? No, that's Didier down there. The keeper. James. Okay. Master hitting a 6. With his own bat this time. Yes, so Rakesh is going to be opening bowling. He's going to be bowling to the right-handed batsman Didier, who's the wicketkeeper bat. That's the fielding position. Here we've got Anand at backward point. Brown goes now to extra cover. Wallace comes to wideish mid off. Marshall at wideish mid on. Straight mid wicket. You've got a man down on the square and a man at long leg. Rakesh. Not seaming today, just bowling a little pace up. Left armer. Played by Didier there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As the bowler goes, plays it into the onside looking for a single. Morton comes around field, so the youngsters in chase of 91 are off the mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And goes Rakesh into bowl now to James. James plays it into the offside. Nice stroke. Brings Anand around field. So 2 balls, 2 runs. Or 3 balls. 2 runs in already. Plays it beautifully. On drives. Brings Marshall into contention. As the run number 3 for Didier. Score 3, Didier on 2. Hits it straight back over. It's airbound, but not gonna go to the boundary. The outfield is pretty heavy, so the score goes on to 4. 2 to each batsman. We're in over number 1. Rakesh into the bowl to Didier. Plays it again, comes across the pads, plays it into the onside. Morton is quickly in, underarms it to the keeper, and there is no run. Score remains on 4. It's the end of the over. Over number 1 is completed, 4 without loss, the youngsters. Anand is going to open the bowling from the seaside end. He bowls a stiff medium. So third man. More of a short third man, wideish. Square cover, Morton. Extra cover in tactics. Short. Plays it beautifully off and comes around. Magnificent fielding there by Rakesh. Moving very sharp indeed. These over 35's are moving like 16-year-olds, man. And he comes forward easily, plays it up, back up the strip, and there is no run. So it's Anand bowling to young James. Plays it again, this time on the onside, but looking to take that cheeky single. The bowler shadows it, but Brown is covering nicely. And so, a nice little tight over here by Anand thus far. 4 from the first over, none yet from the second over. That's the delivery. It comes off of the outer portion of the bat, and they're hustling a single. Marshall did not get it in on time. It's the 5th run being scored. Anand comes in the bowl to Didier from the seaside end. Flat deliveries onto the back foot, tucks it off of the body over to Wallace on the onside, and there's another run. That's the 6th run by the youngsters. Running on the stroke, which is good sign. But the Masters team fielding beautifully. In comes Anand from the seaside end. Brings him forward. James, and he plays it just in front of him. It's the end of the over. Gets through his overs rather quickly, Anand, and Rakesh is going to continue. He's going to have to take some batting to get to 91 off of these 15 overs. He's been set meticulously, and then Rakesh plays this one that's a didder into the onside from the bowling of Anand. That's our Rakesh. A hustler single. It is 7. 7 it is. Rakesh goes into bowl to James. Flight to delivery. Comes down hard on it. Plays it into the onside. Hustling in. There is Marshall. And there is no run. 7 it is. Plays it there. Finds Brown. And there is no run. Bowling on target. Batting measured. Comes back. Rakesh fields to his own bowling. And there is no run. Over number 3. And they're getting through these overs pretty fast. Oh, lovely. Gets behind it. Plays it easily. You should have had Captain Brathwaite here to watch you, my brother. How to get behind the ball. Comes easily, plays it back up the offside. Everything in place. Stride in, bat face coming down. Bowler fields to his own bowling. And it's the end of over number 3. Craig Brathwaite should have been here to watch these youngsters. West Indies need a lesson in coming forward to playing ball straight back. Getting bat and pad together rather than playing around the pads. Here he goes. Hits it hard, high, and it goes for 4. First boundary for the youngsters. Score goes on to 11. And then it is. The man is sent right back on the boundary edge. It comes forward. The day plays it straight up. And Anfields his own bowling. And there is no run. 11 without loss over number 4. They need to get at least 6 and over in order to get to that score. 6 points. They have to get 91. We're in over number 4. And it's just 11. In goes Anand. In the bowl. Hits it hard and high. Goes there. It drops in front of Webb. And only a single has been had. Goes on to 12. And dropped safely. He was looking to go over the top. Did not connect as he would have wanted. Perhaps might have been out if he had done that. Unless, come down hard on this one is James. And it's 12 without loss in over number 4. Without loss in over number 4. Short delivery, tucks it off the body, finds Brown in the way, and it's the end.